What's up, everybody? So, welcome to Crypto Banter. Obviously, we're not chatting on the best terms in the market. The market has sort of turned to the big downward side, which we knew was always a possibility. But welcome to everyone that's new to Crypto Banter. Welcome to our beautiful community, the sniper community, all of us TA. I wouldn't say experts right now. It's been quite tough for the TA guys for a while, but you know what? We trading correctly, we entering correctly, and we knowing where the exit points are. So we are learning a lot of skills in especially the last 2 weeks. The market's been tough. It's been quite difficult. It is quite a very different, interesting market though, and there's a few things I want to go through today. But what's the main thing? Bitcoin has broken the trend. It is broken support. So we are expecting some big downward side in the market. We do have 1 or 2 more support levels, which we'll have a look at. But we are now starting to understand the importance of a stop loss, risk management when we're entering these trades. Remember, these are not things that we can learn in a bull market. It's not things that we can really learn in a sideways market. We can only learn these sort of skills in these downward markets. So I know it sucks, and it's been quite a tough journey the last 2 weeks, but we are adding some powerful skills to our trading resumes. And remember that this is your experience in the trading market. This creates your, like I said, your resume, your full experience in the market. You need to experience these 3 cycles, and I did do tweets on it this morning, an important message out there. And before I do jump into the show, guys, remember there are 3 cycles in the market. There's a bearish cycle, there's a sideways cycle, accumulation phase, and there's a bull cycle. And each cycle is going to teach you different rules in different ways. And for those who just begun with us, and for those that have obviously been here for a while, in these 3 cycles are going to come with 3 different sets of rules. And what we need to understand about that, guys, is we need to be jotting down and studying every part of the cycle, because this is not the only time you're going to experience this in your crypto journey, in your crypto trading. So the fact that we are getting the downward cycle first, I know it sucks, but you're learning the most important rules in this market. And you're going to make sure that whenever we enter this sort of cycle again, you're not going to make the same mistakes again. We are building experience. Any good guy that's a doctor, that's an engineer, they had to experience a lot. And as much as they could learn out of the books and learn from studying from tutors and all of that, they needed the actual market and that to actually teach them that experience is what really gets you far in this world, and experience is what makes you prosper in these sort of jobs. So I know it's a tough journey, but welcome, guys. So welcome to Crypto Banter. I'm Sheldon, the sniper. We come to you guys every day with TA, with the charts, as well as fundamentals, and what we are trying to do and what we are getting correct. There's not many channels that are out there that actually incorporate both of them, making sure that we are in the good fundamental coins, as well as trying to snap down those entries and get those right points, which we have been attempting. And at times they fall out, but we're starting to learn that our stop losses and the areas that we are putting our stop losses in, they are in the correct areas. And every time we're getting stopped out, the markets are dropping a lot below that. So we're starting to learn the skills along the journey. So welcome, guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Not only will that give you the notifications every single day on when we're coming live, make sure you do follow us on Twitter as well. Follow myself, Sheldon_Sniper. Follow Crypto Manran on Twitter as well. That's where we do a lot of giveaways. We've got a lot of, we give you guys a lot of key information out on the charts as well. And not only by liking, subscribing, will that give you our notifications, but it'll also give you a chance to be winning a part of the Banter Bags. What are the Banter Bags? These are selected allocations that we've been putting in bags for you guys, and we give them away. Our first giveaway was at 250,000 subscribers. It was over $500,000, which means, and it was to 10 people, which means each guy got in the region of $50,000. Sorry. And what that does is it gives you opportunity, guys. And we have the second opportunity now, which is coming up at 500,000 subscribers. We will be giving away more Banter Bags. I think this one's going to be a lot bigger. We are going a lot bigger with this one. I think we're going to be giving them more to more people as well. It's all about helping all of us just generate this sort of portfolio that we can start our life journeys with. And the third part of liking and subscribing, guys, is we have the free Crypto Sniper School, the Banter School and the Sniper School. And what this school is, guys, it's going to be free to the world. We want this to be the biggest, not only crypto school, but the biggest school in the world as well. We are going to make it completely free, and we want everyone to have a chance to learn these skills, because yes, it's a crypto journey, journey. And yes, we're learning about charts and all these things. But guys, the skills that you learn here are skills that you use in life in general. It's every single skill. And what we are doing is we're making sure we counter for guys that just want to invest, for those who just want to trade on fundamentals, those who want to do yield farming, these sort of things, and obviously the TA side. So we're going to make sure we cover at least 5 to 10 different strategies which can suit every sort of different trader. You will soon learn as you start trading, as you get into the market, what is your skill. Every guy has his own sort of skill, and this will then help put you in the right category. And the main thing is, guys, community. You know what it gets every day as well by being a part of this channel, guys, is it gets me every single damn morning waking up. And when I see a day like this, I know you guys are obviously going through a tough journey right now and understanding the markets are quite tough. I wake up every morning and I know that, guys, we have every single one under me right now. And I care so much more for your portfolios than what I actually do for myself at the moment. I care about your strategies way more than myself at the moment. I'm making sure that you guys are mentally strong through this and that you guys are learning through this every day. Like I said it from the beginning, I know this is going to be a tough journey. And what the market is doing now is shaking out the weak. It's getting rid of the weak people in this market. And this is what the whales and the big guys want. They want the retail out right now. They don't want the people on the street buying Bitcoin right now at all. They want the price going a hell of a lot lower. They want to stock up. And guess when they want you buying back is when Bitcoin's back on the radios. It's back. Everyone's talking about it. And that's when Bitcoin's back at $50,000. That's when they want you back. This is where they're going to scare you out and make you not come back to crypto. And guess what? Along your journey, you are going to come back to crypto, but you're going to come back to crypto when Bitcoin's already over $100,000 or it's already up there again. And the same cycle is going to play out again, where they're going to get you in at the top. They're then going to destroy you, throw you down to the ground and beat you from that. So I know it's a tough journey, guys, but this is what I've always wanted to be. I've always wanted to be here through these bad times. There's always so many guys that are out there through the good times, and that's great. But this is where my true goal is, to be here every day. And the weak are going to get flushed out. The guys that came in to make money in the first month to 2 months of crypto to change their lives, it's not going to happen. And you are going to now get flushed out. But if you now have made the mental shift in your head that I'm doing this and I want to learn the skill over the next 6 months to a year, and I really believe in what crypto is trying to be, those are the guys that are going to make tremendous money. Those are the ones that are going to change their lives forever. The ones that stick through these times, and they use this as learning curves. Remember, when the market's going bullish, you learn absolutely nothing. You make money, that's all. You celebrate, you're happy, that's great. But when everything turns and the whole market falls back down, this is where the first time you're like, damn, I actually need to learn this stuff. I actually need to take lessons. I need to understand. So I know it's a tough decision, or not decision, but a tough space that we're in now with the market, guys. But this is where I can really, truly get to you guys, and where I can truly work with you and truly build through this. Because guess what? I'm here every damn day. When the markets go wrong, when the calls go right, when they go wrong, I'm here every single damn day. And I'm teaching and I'm helping to help you guys understand that even to be an engineer, you can't learn it in 3 months, but you can learn it in a year, 2 years, 3 years. And that's the same thing with this, is to understand that you're developing a skill that's going to take you for the rest of your life. And I know it sucks, but you're actually learning at the best time, because you don't learn these sort of rules and these structures and these skills when the market is completely bullish and everything. You think you're a genius, you think you're everything. Well, you're actually not. This is already designed. The market's designed to do this, and we can see that clearly. And before I do get in here, guys, I want to explain this as well with Bitcoin and where we're sitting. You know, I'm sitting at the moment, and all the big guys and all the whales are so bullish on cryptocurrencies right now, yet the price is falling. And what does that sort of make sense to us? That they don't want retail buying right now. They're going to think that, but they need to sell somehow. They need to get their price lower. So all this bullish news is coming out, but the price is not reacting to it. Everything is turning down. We have these random tweets that come now and then. And why? Because Bitcoin, the problem is Bitcoin exploded so quickly when it broke through its first all-time high at $20,000 or $19,000. It went so quick to the upward side that half of the big whales in this world and the big money in this world didn't get in, and they actually missed Bitcoin's pump. And now we're at a cycle where everything's coming down and they're all bullish on it, but they're not buying. Why not? Because they want to buy cheaper. They don't want you to buy anymore. They don't want the street to buy anymore. They want this price to go all the way down, buy up at the bottoms, send the price all the way back up, then get you back in. Why? Because they need you to be buying in the market so that they can sell and make profit. That's exactly how it works in this market. So I think let's get in, guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. I'm here for you every day, and I'm fighting this damn market every day. I just want to teach you the skill. you're going to have lots of time to make money in this market. You're going to be absolutely jotted down. Take it in your diary today and write it down that I'm going through such a bad, I wouldn't say bad, but such a difficult time with cryptocurrency. And in 1 year's time, go back to that book and say, damn, that was the best part of my life. That was where I changed everything. Same thing with me. When I lost 90% of my money when I started, that was the day I changed my damn life. It was because we take nothing seriously when everything's going good, and we take it all when everything's going bad. But this is also where you give up. This is where you say, screw this. I'm out. I'm just losing. It's not working. It just means that you're giving up. And the whales are beating you. The market has come and it's just destroyed you. And if you give up, you've been defeated. You've lost. It's your own fault. And that's the truth of that. So guys, as we get in, let's have a look. Let's see what's happening in the market. So yesterday, I was going back in one last time. This had to be the bullish scenario. If we were going to bounce, this is where it needs to bounce. We started to get the bounce, and we knew that a significant stop loss, risk management, we know that now. We know to understand that whenever we're taking trades or we're getting into the market, we need to always calculate our risk before the reward. And we calculated our risk. We made sure that we're putting our stop losses at the key levels. And guys, look what happens when we do get to those key levels. And we got stopped out over here. So if I mark this out here quickly to show you guys, this is where exactly we got stopped out. That is where we got stopped out in the market. Now, if we have a look there now, that was where we got stopped out. Look at the acceleration. So now, not is that just a random stop loss or anything. That's a strategized stop loss. Because look, when we get stopped out, look how quickly that price reacted downwards. Now, firstly, we do have opportunity to be buying more Bitcoin now than what we had. Even though we lost dollar value, we are able to buy at least another 6-7% more Bitcoin. The problem is we have dropped such big levels that we can really be in a downward cycle for the next month. Things can really start turning further down. And the way we got to sort of trade this is we need to understand that every market is going to go up. Every market's going to go down, right? Now, we are going to have the opportunity that, yes, we have been fighting this damn market from the top. This is where a lot of guys were entering the market. This is where more people were entering the market. We are fighting it from the damn top all the way down to the bottom. But when we do get to the bottom, the whole cycle starts again, where everything calms down, we sit flat in a range for a while, and then we build up. We could see that clearly, that even when we started cooling down at these times, and it caught us all off guard. It caught me off guard. I think this whole new Twitter thing and these people having such big influences has changed everything. And it sort of made me change my strategy a lot in the market to understand that this market is never, ever the damn same. Remember, don't ever fight back the market. The market just is. All that we can do is strategize and build as we go. But there is a bright side to the end of this damn road. Of course there is. Just learn the damn skill with me. You will see it. I've done it 3 times. I've wiped my account 3 times. And I'm way ahead from where I just started in the beginning. So when we understand that when price started getting to the top and we started getting to the top of this bull run, that was whale selling, that was whale selling, that was whale selling, that was whale selling. Then all of a sudden the negative tweets start coming out. Boom. This is you guys selling. Now in the top here again, that's whale selling, that's whale selling. Now they bring out Donald Trump's tweet. And now everything starts coming back down again. Do you see how they are playing this game with you? And then once it gets to the bottom, now they're kicking every single guy. Because I don't even see people talking about numbers, views are dropping. Everything is dropping. The people are losing damn interest in cryptocurrency. Now, this is when people, I just want to explain this to you quickly, that if I have a look at the weekly, that's on Binance, there we go. Okay, now this was the phase where we had no interest in Bitcoin. Little bits there and there, but this was when the world was not interested in Bitcoin. And when did that come? It came after a huge drop-off in the market. Okay, so this is where everyone was interested in Bitcoin. This is where no one is interested in Bitcoin. Now all of a sudden it gets up. Guess what? This is where everyone is interested in Bitcoin. This is where we're going to get to the point where no one's interested in Bitcoin, which means that the strength of Bitcoin holding levels is not strong anymore. It literally just collapses as we go, as we go, as we go. People are panicking out and they are angry with themselves and their emotion has completely destroyed them. And that's exactly what they want. They feed off of your emotion and they drive off of your emotion. So when we've been trading this weekend, we've been taking it in, we knew that either sort of strategy could play out, the bearish or the negative. We know that the bullish and the bearish, let me just delete some of these here, clean up the charts. There we go. So we know now that there was always two scenarios. The main thing is we had a structured part where we know we're getting extremely bearish. And it's crazy that when we do cross those parts, how quickly we start accelerating to the downward side. So the problem is now that Bitcoin has broken that wedge, it's now taking me down to much lower levels. Now I want to go back quickly and I want to show you guys previously on this break of this all-time high that we had in the zone. This is where we creeped our way up. And this is when all of a sudden cryptocurrency just went berserk again. Bitcoin went absolutely crazy. In the matter of 2 months, it absolutely shot from 20,000 to 40,000 in that region over there. But the problem is that we have over here is this happened too fast. And what I'm starting to put the pictures together now with what these institutions, what are these big guys doing? They're bullish, then they're bearish, and they're bullish, and they're bearish. They all damn pissed off that they never bought Bitcoin at $20,000. They're upset that they never bought these zones. So what are they going to do? They're going to make you sell your Bitcoin. They're going to make you fear out of the market. And they're going to make sure it accelerates very, very quickly. Now, guys, if I can show you the importance of understanding that stop loss we put yesterday. Firstly, it was a success stop loss. We've given 3 stop losses. They've all been successes. Why? We either bought back cheaper or we bought back where we got in. Now, that's a successful stop loss. We learned to control our risk. Okay. Now we're at the point now where, because we've broken this daily falling wedge over here, guys, the next zone that I see over here is Bitcoin can go to $20,000. I'm happy we've been putting our stop losses. And I know that this was a crappy cycle we've been in the last 2 weeks. But guys, this taught us stop losses. This little section over here taught us a big rule in our resumes. It taught us the risk management side. And even though that you need to understand that if I see us still, or anyone sees us still making our way over here, guys, we're about 70% through this bear cycle right now. We're about 70% there. There's a possibility we can still go to $20,000. Definite. I have a zone that takes Bitcoin between $20,000 to $26,000 zone. That is my next cycle. The fact that we've broken that flag, where's the next support? We've dropped all of the support in the zone over here. Where's the next support? That's this big section over here. And we have imbalance in the candle. It went way, way, way too quick. Now, looking at that, if we have a look at this, if this is the full leg that takes us down, guys, we have already gone through this much already. That's how much we've gone through already. Now, what do we have left? This little bit here to the zones over there. And what I mean by that is it can take time when we get down to these levels, but this is where we're expecting a super, super strong reaction, where those damn whales, where your Elon Musks, your all of them, I'm telling you, this is where they want to stock up and they want to build. They are upset that they never got the bottoms. You know that Elon and them were buying at $30,000. That's how late Elon Musk came into this ride. I was buying Bitcoin last year at $5,000. Elon and the big guys are only buying at $30,000. They know they missed half the damn run. So what are they going to do now? They want to get it back at those low levels again. And the sad part is this is where the retail and all the people have lost their money. This is where we've all lost the money. They've all made their damn money. And they were the guys selling in this top region over here. So where I'm sort of looking at with Bitcoin now is we are stopped out. We're in cash right now, right? With a lot of our coins and a lot of the alts. Now, the way for us to still hit is we do know that we got out at 35K. And the last bit of support that I have is this low. There is a possible chance there's a double bottom. I'm about 30% 30% confident that's what will happen. I'm actually 70% confident that we're going down to the 20,000s, which means that, yes, we got stopped out at 35. Okay. But what that means for us is the chance of 20, 30, 40% more Bitcoin. That's the build-up fee. We then also understand that we thought that this was going to be the cool down stage, where this was going to take a bit of a while. We called this farming stage. The problem is that's not the low. And the reason why is because these damn tweets and the way it's reacting and how weak the market's actually looking, that even though these tweets are coming out and they can see that Elon's playing games with the damn market and everyone's playing games with the market, they're still falling for it. And so the market is still very weak where we are right now, which that give me a good understanding that was not the bottom. We need to still find the bottom. And the way we're looking up is at this sort of zone. So I'm still happy now. What we do have, obviously, is now that we've dropped that support, that goes away, and I have a new trend line to detect and to track this down. Now, what this shows with me is we've had the break of that, so I won't be surprised for Bitcoin to have a little push up today to the 35, 36 zone again. If anyone that's still in, I'm definitely freeing up cash again for that, because we know any break of support will then get tested as resistance. And from that, I still see us making our way down to these zones, to these sort of levels. So for now, we are still sitting in, we cash. We cash right now, and we're holding up for these levels, and we can basically track that momentum down as we move. Now, in the next month, guys, I see a lot of bearishness in the market. Now, the difference is, though, is the alts were the ones that really took the big screamer the first time. So this was a big dump for Bitcoin, but the alts took it way worse than what Bitcoin actually experienced. And we can see this clearly now. And I want to show you this just to compare, to show you guys where we're sitting from Bitcoin, let's say, to Ethereum as well. So let's get Ethereum going over here, and let's have a look to see where we are sitting. Let's clear that. Let me clear these charts quickly. There we go. Okay, so let's make it bigger. There we go. Okay, so we can see that we've had a huge drop in the market. Okay, this is where both the drops happened. There we go. Okay, we're on the 13th. There was the 13th of May. There we go. So Bitcoin already started the bigger drop. This is when obviously Ethereum dominance dropped. We obviously got the big push up. But as you can see now, guys, this was the lows that Bitcoin made. Look how much closer Bitcoin is to those lows, to where Ethereum is to those lows as well. So it's showing us that Ethereum took a huge knock, and a lot of the alts took a massive knock, which they're going to take a knock again. But their knock is not going to be as big as Bitcoin's. It's going to be big. We might make the lower low with these coins, and I'll go through them now. But it just shows us that Bitcoin is the one which they are fighting with at the moment. Bitcoin is the one that's taking all the negativity. It's taking the beat up in this level at the moment. And how do we know that? Is we can see clearly that the dominance is still holding. Even though we're starting to get a bigger little push up, we've got a little bit of a candle. You can see how this dominance is absolutely weak at the moment, which means that the alts got destroyed, but the alts are still in favor with Bitcoin as we're making our way down. And I see the alts getting creamed, but not as bad as what Bitcoin's going to get creamed. But it also means that Bitcoin's going to have the larger bounce. Bitcoin's going to be the one that's, when it bounces, that dominance is going to completely turn. Guys, we'll have a look at this dominance and what this dominance has been doing. That's a big downwards fall for the dominance. When's the day going to come when we got this huge up push from dominance? Just to come test resistance. And then we can go down to the next levels. When Bitcoin hits the bottom, guys, it's going to bounce like you've never seen. It's going to bounce strong. And it may bounce and hover and start that sideways market, which we need. And we're going to get back to farming. Guys, I'm not giving up on any of that stuff. That's where we make it back. I just need to make sure that we are at that bottom range. And for the $30,000 for Bitcoin to have been our bottom range, it needed to show bullish momentum, and we're just getting no damn bullish momentum. We are weak as hell. And as soon as a damn tweet comes out, everything just explodes, and just, it's so easy to drop, but so hard to go up right now. And that just already shows it in our head of where we're actually sitting in the market right now. So quick summary up now of Bitcoin and what I'm seeing with Bitcoin, guys, is I'm happy to be in cash right now. And with that, I do have a nice trend line in play, which I'm going to track it down. Guys, I don't care what anyone says. Of course, TA works in the zone. Because why? TA gave you a damn stop loss. What fundamentals are going to give you a stop loss? What fundamentals are going to tell you where's danger zones to get out of the market? Of course, TA works. Yes, things are exaggerated and things aren't working the way they normally do, but no fundamentals would have told you to get out here. What would have told you? Because yesterday, the tweet came out with Donald Trump, and it started going up a bit. And then we started getting a little fall, but then all of a sudden, a few hours later, the whole market only falls. And we could see that that was the clear indication when we dropped that momentum. So yes, that could have been the fuse. But what does that tweet tell you? Where's my stop loss? Where should I protect my money? Where should I buy back into these levels? This is why I love TA and why I love building them both together. They both give you two understandings of the market. You're taking two of the best scenarios and you're building into one. But what's TA doing? TA is teaching you risk management. Fundamentals aren't going to teach you that. They're not going to teach you where to get out, where to buy back in, how to farm coins, how to recover from a dump. No fundamentals tell you that. This is why I love TA and why it's so important for you, even if you're an investor, to understand charts, just to understand a basic chart. And what's the danger zone and what's the good zones? And we also know that we spoke about this a few days ago, that on this daily, remember we were talking about this RSI. That's what made me nervous. That we had to have a bounce and pull, but we knew this RSI was at the top. So now this RSI, and look how far it still is from the bottom, guys. This is still another 2-3 days of bloodiness in the market. So I'm happy to be in dollars right now. And I have a trend to detect when we're going to start buying back in. But our stop losses are working. Our risk management is working. We're learning to protect ourselves. We are buying back cheaper. Even though it may not seem like a lot now, we're making money or anything like that. We are learning that we are buying back cheaper, or we're buying where we bought back. And all these little skills that come to the journey. And when the bottom comes in, the damn bottom comes in. Because we are going to get to an end of this sometime. And what I do see, and I know we're going to get Leon tomorrow to show us a bit of his waves, but I can clearly see that we are getting a last strong wave to the downward side. We know these waves run in 5 different waves, and we can see that clearly. It was just about where was this retracement. We thought maybe it could come up there to that level, but this market's damn bearish. Everything's just falling when something's going on. So they are pushing this down very, very quickly, and they're chasing you out of the damn market. You survive this dump. Remember, there's 3 cycles. This is where you learn risk management. You don't learn it in a bull. And when it's farm stage, this is where you learn how to build coins. And then when it's time to grow again, this is where you learn how to make a shit ton of money. That's your 3 cycles. That's the 3 cycles you get in trading. So understand that and take notes of everything you've done wrong. Remember how you felt in this downwards market when you lost 50% of your money. Remember how you felt and write it all damn down. What were you upset about? What did I not do? So guess what? In another 3, or let's say another 6 months or another year's time, when we go through it again, you take out your damn rule book and you take out your damn thing and you have a look. Geez, this is what I did last time. I'm not doing that again. No way am I doing that again. It's experience, guys. You add into your resume, understand that. So Bitcoin, weak at the moment, very weak. I'm going to give it a little bit of time now for that daily RSI to get down. I see Bitcoin getting between $20,000 to $25,000. And what we are going to do is, this is giving us a strong trend to the downward side, which you can see over there. So I'm tracking that momentum. And when we finally get down to wherever we get and we break that, and we're then going to start this choppiness stage. Because when it gets here, guys, we are going to get a big bounce. We're going to get a bounce somewhere. And doesn't mean it's going to be the reversal bounce, but it's going to mean that's where we're going to finally look to maybe get a higher high and start this range. Problem is, Bitcoin's going to sit here for the next 3 months, guys. It's not just going to go back to $60,000 or anything, which means we are in now study mode, and we are in accumulating mode and building mode, because I've done it many times. And as much as we don't want to believe it or not, do it with me all the time. And we will see that this is accumulating phase. We are going to build our coins. We just need the damn bottom. And when we get the bottom, you can see clearly I'm not a prediction trader, guys. I have lines. Yesterday I was saying, if we're bullish, I'm buying here. But there's my cut the line. All of a sudden we drop, we go bearish. We are out at the top of that support. And now it gives us the thing to come down again. And when we get to that level, we are going to ride this in and out. But guys, learn the damn skills. So here we go. So Bitcoin, like I said, I got a trend. I'm detecting it down as we start moving. And for now, I'm bearish. I'm bearish for now. We have dropped nothing. My rules are telling me I'm bearish. So I'm waiting on that. Having a look quickly at the total market cap, we can see the same thing. Look at the total market cap, guys. This shows me imbalance in these big areas over here. We got imbalance there, and we got imbalance over here. There's our different levels. So this is matching that the whole market is taking a drop, not just Bitcoin, not just the whole damn market is taking that. And if that was the small little retracement, we can see, guys, that the percentage-wise is 21% out of the crypto market cap, which is huge, the whole of the market cap. And we have a secondary option that's 45%. So we have opportunities to make 50% more coins through this range. Then we're going to go through farming range, where it's going to take us 3 months in that damn zone, where we can make another 100%, 200% more coins. The only reason it's been quite difficult to farm now is because the market's not damn bullish. That wasn't the bottom. Otherwise, we would be playing in the right range. We would be playing in the normal cycle. Remember that emotion cycle that I showed you guys, Wall Street cheat sheet, print it down. We knew this was going to be a tough level. And now we can start to see that that was not the bottom. It needs to come down now. We need to continue. So the total is coming down. If we have a look at the total 2, so if we put them in comparison and we see that the 2 at the moment, we can see that the total is at the point of a lower low. We look at we are still higher here. So showing us that the alts are dropping, but Bitcoin is still the one that's losing more money at the moment between the coins. And we can see that we are very similar with a lot of the coins. I am very surprised with this one though, guys. Whoever got in here, look at that damn Tfuel. Tfuel is just rocketing. The amount of Bitcoin you're making with Tfuel right now is shocking. You can see we are currently 80% up from our entries. So we do have one good rocket that's at least moving. And that just shows you between Theta and Tfuel how they run against the market. Tfuel is actually just blowing my mind right now on how it's doing. And if we compare it quickly to the BTC, you could see that by being in Tfuel, since we called it, you literally would have 150, you would have nearly 2 times to 3 times your Bitcoin by being in Tfuel. So this is the power that the strategies do work. We obviously do have these tweet guys and these things that are throwing a bit of things in our way at the moment, but we were learning the damn skills. The strategy works. The market's just a little bit unnatural right now, and that's okay. It's learning phase for us. So jumping back to dominance, guys, it looks like we're getting a bounce in that imbalance. So what did I just show you now with Bitcoin? I showed you that when we came up, we went too fast, okay? Now, what happened to the Bitcoin dominance over here? Do you see this imbalance area when something goes too fast? Do you see how it comes back down to capture it? That's where my green box was. And then we start making our way up. Do you see how it comes and captures that liquidity? Now, that's exactly what I'm seeing with Bitcoin. Come and capture what the big whales didn't buy. Where Elon's upset that his entry was at $35,000 or $30,000, he rather wants it at 20. And that makes sense on where we're sitting in the market. So if we have a look at that, that's looking good. So dominance to the upward side, which means the alts are going to come down quite hard with Bitcoin as well. I just don't see the lower points. So we also got stopped out of Ethereum. Guys, every single trade I've given in the last week, I've given you stop losses to all of them. If you don't know it yet, go quick. The school is going to teach you everything. But the problem is the school, we're 3 weeks from launching. And in those weeks, you still need to know what you're doing. So go YouTube what a stop loss is, or any of the things if you don't know how to put them in, and learn the damn skill with me along the journey. So when I roll out everything, yes, you're all going to be educated. You're going to learn so much, but just make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're understanding what you're doing yourself as well. So with Ethereum now, we've been stopped out. We said yesterday we put it at 2,650. We've been stopped out. Great. Which means wherever we've been stopped out at the moment, we're also 6-7% up. We can buy more Ethereum. But where do I see Ethereum going now? Now, I see a low coming for Ethereum. I just don't see it going much lower than where we went. The difference between Ethereum and Bitcoin is Bitcoin, I see a big push down, where Ethereum, I see a same push down. But the problem is Ethereum already took the massive drop from the beginning. And this is where I see Ethereum making that lower low, but not as low as obviously what Bitcoin is going to do to its previous low. There's Bitcoin's previous low. So I see quite a bit of downside. Ethereum's low, I see it going, but not much lower than where we're going. And this is the imbalance area again, guys. When this wick came down, it was so fast there, the whales didn't all get what they want to get. Guys, big guys are very, very bullish on Ethereum right now. And this is where they want to pick it up. Why buy it at 2,400 where you can get it at 1,600 again? So where I'm seeing Ethereum come down is the 1,400, 1,800 level. Now, having a look at that percentage-wise, 31%. Of more Ethereum we can stock up at the zone. Remember, we are going to get a cold cool down stage where we're going to start farming stage. So if we can farm up another 30%, we're taking our entries from the top, we're bringing them down here. And by the time we do 2-3 trades again, and the market finally reacts the way we need it to and not be so damn weak, that entry is going to become all the way at the bottom again because it's a cycle. It's a way to trade it. So Ethereum, I'm waiting for 1,400 to 1,800. That's my big stock up zone. That's where I see huge bounce, and I see huge momentum in the market again. This went too quick. This whole big leg over here went too fast, and they're sending it back down. Not enough people got in when they needed to. And I'm talking about the big guys. The small guys actually got in perfectly. The big guys have gotten in late, and that's why they're sending it back down. Now, having a look at Ethereum dominance and where we're looking at, it's still looking strong. The only problem is we haven't got the higher high yet. So this dump in the market, it just shows that everything now is just going to take another strong leg down. But we can see here clearly that with the alts, and I'm going to go through them quickly, DOT, we should be stopped out. Definitely, and we should be stopped out in profits. I lifted it all yesterday. We should be stopped out in profits. So by the fact that we got in on DOT and we made 12% to the upward side, 12 to 15%, we should now have made 15% coins. So we've actually made 30% on our portfolio on the DOT trade. Now, what I'm seeing with DOT now is the fact that we sold out of that position. I'm seeing DOT go all the way back to $11 to $15. If Bitcoin goes to that low, that's the targets where I see DOT. And the same thing. We have even from where we are now, another 40% more DOT. So that was a successful stop loss. Successful point out. And I am tracking the bullish momentum that at any point we need to buy back in. Guess what? At any point we buy back in, we are going to buy back in exactly where we got stopped at and we carry on. But we've learned risk management. So DOT, I'm still seeing 40% down. ADA, you can see my mark. I have a very nice support trend still in play. So ADA, I see coming back to $1. Between $1 and 1.10. So having a look percentage-wise, we should be stopped out of ADA now. Why? Because yesterday we had the trend in play and we knew that that's where stop loss should go. We had our stop loss at 1.65. I think that was our stop loss. And you can see now that by getting out that zone, we're going to have a farming opportunity of 32%. So if you're new in the market, you're coming in, guys, get ready for these big damn specials. If you're still in the market, you've been trading it with me, guys, we're going to get some more coins. And we're going to start it again, and we're going to start it again. And this is just how we're going to work. So ADA, I'm waiting for $1 to $1.10 in that region. BNB, so you can see I'm seeing a dump from the alts, but not as big as what I'm seeing from Bitcoin. We already took a huge smack from the alts. We took a huge smack. And now I see a little bit of a lower low. And then we start this sort of farming. It's either going to be a strong bounce or we're going to start this farming zone and then get out there. So BNB, where I'm waiting now, can't believe I'm saying it, but between $160 to $220, $230, that's my zone where I want to get up. And that's where I'm holding it for damn 3 years. And I'm not even, when we get these entries, guys, we've been stopped. And that's okay. And when we get these entries, we're holding these entries for the next year, 2 years. We are literally buying these coins when they've come from these areas over here. And we can hold them through a whole next bull cycle. It's been 3 months, nearly 3 months. It's been 2 months of bearishness already. So we've already 70% there. It's going to end. And when it ends, we are going to be at the bottom. And the difference is this time. I know it sucks and I know it's difficult to lose, but this is where we're entering the market, the last one. Now that we are learning the skill and we're slowly bringing our entries back down, the next run that we are going to have, you're not going to be at the top. The guys who are going to be at the top are the people who are quitting now, who's stopping trading now. They're tired of trading now. They don't want to be there anymore. They're going to be buying back at the top. But for the guys that stay dedicated and keep watching, keep learning through this, we're going to be up here for the next run. So looking at BNB, I'm waiting between $160 to $230 in that region. We've been stopped out now. We have a good 30, 40% to make up. Look at Chainlink, guys. Chainlink is a damn bargain when we get it between $12 to $16 is a damn bargain. Remember, we're chasing the good fundamental coins. We're restructuring our our portfolio right now. So this is where I'm looking to get it. So between $13 to $16, boom, big stock up zone. It means from where we are now, we should be stopped out. And we got stopped out, I think, at 28 point something or in that region. We should already have 19% more link from where we've been stopped out. And now we have the opportunity of making another 30% more link. Then we get in, start the next stage. So that's where I'm looking for link, lower to those zones. Solana, it reacted strong, but we never went close to the higher high. So I yesterday did give you guys stop loss points for Solana, 38, 37 in that region. And now we're out. Now, if you guys didn't get out of these coins, it's going to go for a small test of that trend again, which means it's going to go try 38 again, 39. Free up some dollars, free up a good amount because you're going to have a good farming opportunity to the lower side. So I see Solana coming down and testing this big wick again. If Bitcoin's going to go to those levels, I see Solana going back to $16 to $21. And that's why I'm easily buying another 40% more Solana. And then when we get that slowdown phase, we're going to build our coins, drop our entries, and continue the run. So Solana, I'm patient. If you didn't get out at that 37, 38 zone, free up a good amount of cash, and we're going to start buying. We're going to farm some more coins, get some more at the bottom. And anywhere between $16 to $20 is a good stock up zone for Solana again. So the fact that we got this big exaggerated wick, guys, was a blessing for us because that happened too quick. And we know the likelihood of the price coming back to these zones is very high. So use that as your target points. Buy the damn red, sell the green. Very, very simple, easy. So same with Kusama. We should be stopped out with Kusama now in the zone. If you haven't, it's going to go try, get to 400 again in that zone. I'm freeing up there because anything, if Bitcoin is bearish, the whole damn market's bearish. So there's no point me, Tfuel was a lucky one. Cool, that's good. But doesn't mean they're all going to be like that. We need to play very safe. I would rather free up money on Kusama here at the test of this trend, free up, or, no, well, free up definitely, but if we break a test again, I can buy it back at the same price. So I'm not scared. I'm taking money and I'm making sure I'm freeing up money. So Kusama, I'm seeing it go back to $150 to $200. That's where the wick shows me. Bitcoin show me those levels. That's what I'm looking at. So these are absolute steals, guys. We get these prices again. You're holding them for a damn year. You're not even trading. You're holding these coins because you got damn bargains, and we're making sure it's the right one. So Kusama, if you do have the opportunity to, if you haven't gotten out between the $400 region, good, and look to buy back. Obviously, the $150, $200 region is a good holding buy for the next year to make good money. Same with Uni. Guys, Uni between 11, I can't believe it, 11, call it even lower, 10 to the $14 region is where I'm definitely stocking up a lot of Uni. So for now, we should be stopped out, definitely. If not, you're going to have a small test of the trend, which means it's going to go to about 25 again in that region. I'm freeing up. Why? Because I have a farming opportunity of 50%. So Uni, $10 to $14, a good stock up zone. I'm going to go through this quickly. How are we looking on time? We're nearly closed up there. So same thing. I'm seeing VET go all the way back down to 5 cents, guys, between 5 and 7 cents. We should be stopped out now. We would have known to get stopped out. There we go. If not yet, you're going to have a small test at 11, 12 cents. Free up money. We got a good farming opportunity of 30, 40% in the zones. So anywhere between 5 and 7 cents, guys, it's an absolute bargain for VET. You're going to hold this for the next few months because what it is going to do in the cycle, make our way down, start this choppiness, and then start the whole damn cycle again. Because it's normal. We have this. We've had it before. 2017 was exactly the example of that. We're going to have bear runs and bear parts of this market. There's only 3 cycles. Remember that. Matic now I see coming back down to these zones. Because Matic is going to, this was imbalance. The price went too fast. We can see that. And we can see when we came down, how quickly it shot up. We never got the higher high. We're coming back down again. So 80 cents to 90 cents in this region. Work off these previous lows, guys. That's where we see the price going back down. Can either make a slightly lower low or just a higher high, but that's where we see the price going down. So 80 cents, 90 cents, great, great, great. You know, Rand's been talking about Matic and these layer 2 projects. That's brilliant. We're getting the right coin at a damn bargain. We should be at, we should be stopped out. We got stopped out at that zone there, which means we are currently sitting, let's have a look, 30% more Matic now from where we got stopped out. And now we've got another opportunity to make another 20, 30% more Matic. That's a good one to add to your portfolio. Theta, it's looking strong. Tfuel is looking strong. So for these, I would just still keep my stop losses and entries. 7.5 in that region for Theta. And for Tfuel, geez, we're rocketing, guys. I'd use the previous low, 41 cents. We're still going to make 30% no matter what, in case something happens with Tfuel. But Tfuel's moving. You know, Tfuel, I have these zones, actually. These are my next targets for Tfuel, 80 cents to 90 cents. And from here, 1.1 to 1.3. So still huge gains to come. But you can't enter this trade now. It's only if you got the entries. So just put a stop loss in play. Doge has dropped. We've taken our stop loss hit now. We said at 33 cents taken it. And now we know that it's a big player, even if we like it or not. Elon loves it, and these things love it. So we can have opportunities to make another 40% more Doge. Guys, this is imbalance. What's this? The price moved too fast, and we can see that. So for the price to come back there makes sense. So if you can buy Doge again between 15 cents to 20 cents, guys, that's a good stock. I'm adding it to the portfolio. We are farming coins. We are making more. Same with Luna. Guys, look how big Luna has fallen through this drop. And the only other imbalance that I see with Luna is this one over here. So we've got stopped with Luna. That's fine. But guys, to catch Luna at 1.7 cents to $1.7 to 2. Call it $3, anywhere in the zone. Guys, Luna 2 months ago was $22. You're literally catching a good fundamental coin. It's not a bad, it's a really good fundamental coin at 87% discount. That's where we're catching it. So we're surviving. It's 70% we're going through at the moment. Let's capitalize. Let's try to get a little bit more coins before the next cycle starts again. Let's enjoy it. The bull cycle lasted 4 to 5 months. This last 4 to 5 months. Now we're nearly on our 3rd month for the bear cycle. It's going to be a time again where it's going to be 5 months of bullish again. It's how it works in the market. So Luna, if you can get it between 1.9 to $3 is an absolute bargain. I'm stocking up strong there. The graph as well, anywhere between 44 to 55 cents for the graph. Look how much we have come down. And all that is doing is capturing this liquidity over here. So I'm stocking up at these levels. We should be stopped out. We are currently farming coins. Arweave, one of the ones that shot off strong yesterday. Problem is Bitcoin showing weakness. Now, Arweave, we still had this imbalance zone. So if you entered Arweave anywhere in the buy zones I gave you yesterday, put your stop loss at entry, guys. Because if we don't hold and it doesn't go and do what a Tfuel is doing right now, this is still bearish. It's not bullish yet. We haven't broken any resistance. We haven't turned anything into support just yet. It can come down. So just secure and make sure you put your stop loss there, because we're going to have opportunity that if we don't hold the zone that we've bought in now, we're coming back to these lows again. Everything's showing me if Bitcoin breaks those lows, this is where we're coming back down, which means you're going to get it 50% discount from where it is now, between $9 and $11. So yes, we bought yesterday. If you've made some profit, even take some profit. We can always buy it again at another point, but take some damn profit. You made 10%, you've made 20% on the trade. Take some, because the market's bearish. And if we can rather sell up there and then you end up farming a whole nother 50% more coins, take the damn opportunity. We'll know if the market turns bullish. The only way it's going to do that is Bitcoin miraculously just makes this huge green candle and we finally break those higher structures on the higher time frame. So Arweave, definitely $9 to $12. Stock up zone, definitely. And I think that's it, guys. We're running on 45 minutes. The exciting part is, guys, I'm doing a little bit of changes with this sniper school. We want to launch to the masses as ASAP as possible. So yes, we're going to have a nice live event, but we're also working in a way that we can launch the damn school with it as well. Not to wait for the live event to be finished. We're working on big scenarios for us to sort of get this school out there. The school needs to get out there. I'm getting frustrated because I just want to teach you guys every day. I just want to go through this with you because I know you guys are finally listening now. In a bull market, no one listens. Everyone thinks they're heroes. They all think they're great. I'm finally getting to you on that level, and this is what matters. This is what I want to be here for through these sort of times. So, guys, for the last time, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If Bitcoin keeps dropping, we are going to be running a lot more of these these sessions. I'll be back if anything happens big in the market. Make sure, guys, on Twitter, please, I'm going big on these videos. I don't do a lot of charts there anymore. I'm actually building the teams that I can make sure I get trading view charts out. I'm working on everything my side to build to make sure I can give you guys everything. But understand, guys, I get up every damn morning making sure that you guys are okay. Before myself, I want to make sure that you guys are mentally strong and you guys are good. So always just know I'm real and I care for you all very much. Learn, do this with me. We're going to talk in a year's time. Mark this date, record this part, Fred, and we're going to get back to everything. So, guys, have a great day. Trade well. Put your stop losses in, and I will speak to you all later.